Hi guys, I'm Aussie Bill and welcome to Season 2, Episode 8 of the Seattle Mariners, and today we are going to be playing the San Diego Padres in some interleague play away from home, so we're going to get to see some of our pitchers hit, which should be fun. But we've got a lot to catch you up on since last episode. The first thing, if you've noticed here in injuries, is that Mitch Haniger got 3 to 4 weeks out. That pretty much rules him out of the regular season, perhaps back for a playoff berth if we wish to... Things have been going well. I don't think they've been going that well, though. But yeah, so that's more or less a month out at the start of September. That's more or less season ending for Mitch Haniger. And what that's meant, because we do also have the expanded roster now, so we'll go and have a look at what we've done here. You can see all the pitching stats here, except their batting stats, all the pitching stats for the season, so you can have a look at those while I ramble on a little bit here. Players that we've called in with the expanded roster, we've called in Reed Humphreys. He was in Double A. He's already played a couple of games for us. He's pitched 5 innings in the majors for us this year. So just someone to freshen up the bullpen for us a little bit. The reason that we've called players only a couple out of Double A and none out of Triple A is that if we're going to have a look at the bonus in just a second, Takuma's actually won their division. They're going to be in the playoffs, so I don't want to mess with that team too much. So we've just called in just the guy, one guy from Double A, to sort of see things through. Otherwise, starters have gone okay. Corbin Martin has cooled down a little bit to a lot, to be honest. You see his ERA was below 3. It's now pushing up over 3.5. Otherwise, things have gone pretty well there. In terms of hitters, what we've done is, we've got the hitting stats. Yes, we have. We have called in Kyle Lewis, basically, as the replacement for Haniger. He's a good youngster. He's come through our system, I think, pretty much from the beginning. OSA and Head Scouts both rate him relatively similar. He's a decent defensive player in right field, so sort of like for like in that sense for Haniger as well. And he's batted .299 this season in AAA. WAR is just under 3, so I think he's earned a chance for this final month of the year, and we'll kind of see where we go from there. Other players that we've called back in with the expanded roster, just the one is Shed Long. I'm not quite sure why he wasn't playing AAA this year. He wasn't batting particularly well, but we saw last year he's come in. He was a decent bench player for us. So, again, just some numbers to keep things fresh for this final month. And then if we go and have a look at Takuma Raiders here, we can see that they're top. They're doing really, really well. There's a number of players here that I would have called up. JP Crawford could have come back in. Kyle Lewis we did call. He was the one because he wasn't just for an expanded roster. He's actually going to play games for us, I think. But yeah, so I didn't want to mess around with it too much. There are some pitchers we could have called in, in the different circumstances as well. But like I say, let's see how far they can go this season. That is that. Now let's have a quick look at another thing. Let's get to the good thing, the schedule. We have won. I think we've played 700 baseball since last episode. Look at all that green, would you? It has been a magnificent thing. Now we left off, of course, with this trouncing of the Blue Jays. We then had a disappointing series, to be honest. We played the Texas Rangers, who you can see in the standings there, are the ones that are just above us, and they won 2 of 3. We did smash them in the end in Game 3 there, but a bit of a disappointing series. Then we played the Houston Astros, and we won 3 of 4 against, division-chasing Houston Astros. To be honest, we've single-handedly ruined their playoff ambitions, because we swept them at home and a little bit here as well. But Game 1 of this series, we got 5 runs in the 5th, and that essentially won the game for us there. Because otherwise it was just the one game and the rest of the rest of the game, wasn't it? Game 2 here, we won 4-2, a tight affair this one, but it was Freddie Galvis with 3 RBIs. I think was there a double in there? No, he hit a home run, a sort of 2 RBI home run, then 1 other RBI. So 3 of the 4 RBIs off the bat of Freddie Galvis, which is a wonderful thing for him. And then Game 3 here, just a really, really good really good pitching performance from us. You can see there only 4 hits from them for the game. We didn't particularly do that well with the bat, only 5 hits, but we did manage to get 4 runs. But it was Baruki, 6 innings, 3 hits, 1 walk, no earned runs, and then Curtis, Taylor, and Mackel came in and finished off the job for us. Look at Taylor though, 2.1 innings, no hits, 1 walk. He is lights out at his very, very best. So that was that. Game 4 here was just a bad day. We didn't really hit. We didn't particularly pitch well. Was this Corbin Martin? It was Corbin Martin. 4.1 innings, 5 earned runs. I think he's just leveling out a little bit, maybe back to the mean, having sort of gone above and beyond himself. That's okay, he's young, we expect that. Then we played the Oakland Athletics. Now, we've had a little bit of trouble against them in the past, but not on this occasion. Game 1 was a really, really strange game in that every single one of our hitters, they all got just the one hit. I've never ever seen that before. Everybody got one hit. I've seen everybody in the team get a hit before, but not just one. So there we go. I thought that was just really, really bizarre, but we got the win, done with the start. Not the best, 5 innings, 3 earned runs, but Tui Louis Vavalala and Will Smith came in and shut that out for us brilliantly. So that was really, really good. We lost game 2, unfortunately. Another strange game in that all the runs for the entire match came in the second innings. Otherwise, both pitching staffs, to be honest, were quite good. It's just a shame Sheffield gave up a 3-run home run. Was it a 3-run home run? Yeah, 3-run home run, and that was all he did. That's all. They won mistake. And we've seen him for, was it him, or there was a game before, wasn't it, where we gave up 4 runs and they were all just the one hit. I think it was Justus Sheffield. And then game 3 was just a good, solid win. Not the best day for either pitching staff there, I would imagine. Then we played the LA Dodgers. Game 1, it was a Baruki wonder start, this one. 7.3 innings, 3 hits, 1 walk, 1 earned run. So that was really, really good from him. And then we lost unfortunately, we just lost the rest of the series. They're a really good team. Game 2 was just a bad day at the office all around, particularly at the pitching. Corbin Martin again, 2.2 innings, 6 earned runs. Abreu did okay, but Tui Louis Valalala and Will Smith, it was just a bad day at the office, that one. So we'll get those every now and again, won't we? Then game 3, unfortunately, just another narrow loss. Then we played the Houston Astros, again, at home this time, and we only went and swept them. Game 2 here, we won it in the 14th, but look at this. We gave up 3 runs in the 14th, and then scored 4. We were just challenging ourselves, that's all it was. So maybe a little bit of luck there. We scored 5 runs, you can see there in the 7th as well. So two innings, and was basically what got the job done there for us. So that was maybe a little bit of luck, but a good win. And then game 3, look at that. Absolutely smashed them. 11 runs. We scored all our runs in the 8th innings. That is absolutely ridiculous. So there we go. Yeah, their pitching staff had a really rough time in that 8th innings. But yeah, there we go. Absolutely thrilled to bits with that one. Then we played the Diamondbacks, and we only went and swept another series, 3 games in a row. So that was 6 wins in a row against the Diamondbacks. Of course, interleague play there as well in Arizona. And then we've won the first game of this series. So we're on a 7-game win streak. If we have a look at the standings, never thought I'd see the day. Last 10, won 8, lost 2, 7 wins in a row. And some of the teams that we've beaten, I mean, the Diamondbacks aren't great. They're slightly worse than us now, as a matter of fact. But, the Padres are decent. The Dodgers are decent. The Dodgers are good. They're more than decent. Who else did we play and beat in this run? Well, the Houston Astros as well. And the Dodgers, as I said, are they the best team in baseball, as a matter of fact. So, to lose a series against them, there's no real... Dodgers and Angels, look at that, the 2 best teams in baseball. Good time to be a baseball fan in LA. So that was that. What else to catch you up on? One other thing is that Mr. Brian Reynolds, he's just fallen out of the top, the batting averages there. He was Rookie of the Month for the American League for August, the month we just finished. So really, really good news for him, but he's still leading the way there for us. The one thing that Grizzly Old Man Bastard, I forget what his name is, Grizzly Old Dude, not sorry, mate. Suggested was to have a look at the upcoming free agents here. Have we signed everybody we want to keep? More or less, yes. We've got Jared Dyson here, who we just signed on a minor league contract. We might offer him another year in the minors if he wants it. I'm not going to sign him to a major league contract because he's just there as cover. And the same thing with Tyler Flowers as well. We'll see if they want a minor league extension. They probably won't, but we picked him up off free agency last year. Mac Williamson, I don't think we want to keep him. We've just kind of moved past him. I think he's a solid backup, but I don't think he hasn't played all season. Ryan Court was another one I think we picked up on free agency last year. We might see if he wants... No. Where have we picked him up from? Why is he on a major league... Anyway, if he's on a major league deal, he can leave, and that'll save us another $500,000. There's no one else there, really, that we want to keep necessarily. If something comes up, we might offer them some minor league contracts closer to the time, but there's no one there that I'm like, oh my god, we can't afford to lose them. And if you have a look at pitchers, similar sort of situation. I don't know that we want to keep Chris Flexen. I don't think he's done enough. Let me know what you guys think. I just don't think he did enough last year, and he certainly hasn't gone to AAA. And his WAR is over 2, so maybe he's been a little bit unlucky there. ERA plus is under 100 though. Whip is 1.5, and his ERA, which I know isn't everything, but it's 5.5. If you're doing that in AAA, I don't think he's one for us. Bradford is maybe someone we could look to keep. If you want, but again, he's on a major league deal, so I don't think we can save us if all these $500,000 will add up to to a decent player. And Max Provis is another one there that wants a major league deal, and I don't I keep him if you want to. We'll offer him a minor league contract, but I don't think we're going to offer him major league money. So there we go. That is the free agents. All right, that is everything. Let's go and have a look at the team we're sending out to face the Padres for a potential 8-game win streak. So the matchups don't look particularly as if they're going to go our way this time, but we beat them last time out 1-0. You never know what we could do this time. So Tyler Walls is leading us off at second base. Malik Smith is batting second at center field. It's Daniel Murphy moving up the order. He's done really well lately. He's batting 3 at first base. Brian Reynolds is he's cleaning up in left field. It's Maury, the catcher, at 5. It's Sega, the third baseman, at 6. It's Kyle Lewis making his debut. He bats at 7 in this one in right field. And Freddie Galvis, the shortstop, bats 8 at shortstop. Justus Sheffield gets the start for us. He's had a really, really good year. Long may that continue. And we're up against Pedro Avila here for them. Oh, wow. He looks quite good. ERA under 4. Whip of 139. What else have we got here? ERA plus of 106. WAR of 1, just over 1. So he's going to be good. Is he good enough to stop us, though? Let's hope not. But welcome to San Diego. And let's see what we can do. It's Walls to lead us off. Up against Avila. And yeah, like I say, it's just been unbelievable how well things have been going for us. If we could manage another win here, I mean, away from home against a team that's fighting for a divisional series or divisional title or playoff spot or wild card, whatever you want to call it, it's going to be tough. Tyler Walls has popped up to lead us off there. But, you know, we are in terms of form, we're one of the best teams in baseball right now. Everything just seems to have clicked. Malik Smith, 0-2. This doesn't look good for Malik. He strikes out. But yeah, you know, we'll just kind of ride the wave as long as we can. Daniel Murphy's popped out there to left field. That's going to end the innings for us. And we'll send Justus Sheffield out to see what he can do to do his thing. Yeah, I mean, there's not really too much else to say. He's walked the leadoff man. Come on, Justus. First base runner of the game. That should be a double play. Galvis, can he turn the double? Walls, yes he can. All right, that cleans the bases. Nicely done, boys. Yeah, I mean, ideally, if we were the expanded roster, I would have called in a few more of the potential guys. Oh, are we going to throw him out at first? No, it's a strikeout. Yeah, it's got to first base. I've always wondered, does that, well, actually, this would be a good chance to find, does that count as a strikeout for Sheffield? It does. Okay, so it must be an error, or I'm not sure how you'd score that. But anyway, it is a strikeout for Sheffield. Oh, what is the keeper doing? Maury, come on, mate. The man that should be out is now standing at second, and are we going to pay a price for this? I think we're going to just about get away with it. It's the new boy Lewis out there, and he makes a good play. Welcome to Major League Baseball, son. And we do get away with that in the end. All right, Brian Reynolds to the plate. He had a bit of a cold streak, but he has come back of recent weeks, so that's good to see. I think well-deserved the Rookie of the Month for August. He was absolutely stunning. Maury, who owes us for his 2 drop balls behind the plate. That's going to be an easy out at first, though. It looks like we're going to have a tough day, doesn't it, at the plate. It's just how good a day Sheffield can have by looks of things. Kyle Sager steps in now for his first bat of the game. Attempts a bunt and misses. Okay, fair enough. Maybe don't do that again, Sager. Come on, mate. He's hit that, but again, it's going to be easily caught out there in right field, and that'll do it for the top of the second. Yeah, I still don't think we can get back to 500. I think we 10, 12, 11 games out, something like maybe 12 games. So it's going to be really, really tough, but we should be able to to give it a shake. Can we get a double play here? It was a bit of a miss hit. Can we turn it? No, not quite. But we do get the lead man, I should say, at second. And yeah, let's see if we can maybe get another double play here, please, Mr. Sheffield. That is well hit, and that hopefully will keep the runner at second. Get it in, Smith. Yes, he does. But 1 out, and yeah, we're looking a little bit outmatched here, aren't we? They seem to be getting base runners, and we're really struggling for them. Come on, Sheffield. Oh, he's got it taken. That's a good catch. Really good catch. And the runners unfortunately get back, so we can't end the innings there. But it's pitcher versus pitcher. Can we get out of the innings here? This would be a really good opportunity to do it. And he can. All right. We cling on. It is still 0-0, even though, as I said, we do look as though we've been outmatched here. Kyle Lewis, his first ever at-bat in Major League Baseball. What can he do? He can strike out. That's all right, Kyle. Get him next time, mate. It is Freddie Galvis now to the plate. He has hit a frosty streak, unfortunately, which is a bit of a shame because he was doing quite well. Is that going to get through? Yes, it is. Freddie Galvis gets himself to second. Now, unfortunately, pitching slot's up next. We doesn't have a hitter to bail us out of this. Justus Sheffield, he has got a hit this year, so he's not completely useless. But even a broken clock is right twice a day, isn't it? Sheffield lays down the bunt. Decent sacrifice there. That'll get Galvis to second, and it's up to Tyler Walls now to see if he can drive the run in. Only 28 RBIs this season for him, and that's not going to improve as he strikes out. Again, we end the innings maybe looking a little bit better there at the plate, but still we look a little bit outmatched, don't we? We go back to work on the mound, and that should be one away, and it is. Can we have a nice confidence building 1, 2, 3 innings here? Sheffield, come on, mate. That is caught by Tyler Walls. Nicely done out there, boys. And it brings up to the plate Reyes. Now, he struck out in the first innings, yet found himself at second base. He's hit this one. That should be easy enough for Kyle Lewis out there. And the youngster does make the catch. And that'll end the third innings for us. Better. That looked a much more confident innings. Malik Smith to lead us off. Come on, Malik. He has... No, popped it up. Not looking to be a great day at the plate so far for Malik Smith. Brings up Daniel Murphy. He's 0 for 1 as well. I think we're all 0 for 1. Only Galvis with the hit, isn't it? And he's walked. That's okay. We'll take a base runner. 1 out. I don't think Murphy's the quickest, so he's not really going to steal. But can Brian Reynolds hit him around? Go on, Brian. Oh, yes, he can. Brian Reynolds absolutely crushed it out there to right field. And that's going to be a double. Runners at second and third. I thought he was going to go home for a second. Then 1 out. And it's going to be Tamori to the plate. Can he drive in some runs here? He's on fire. He has 57 RBIs already this season. And he loads the bases with a walk. All right, with still 1 away. It does, of course, with double play danger here. But it's Kyle Sager, 70 RBIs, most of the club. And he's going to drive in a couple more. Go on. That's going to get 1 across the plate. It's going to get 2 across the plate. I don't think Maury's quick enough to come in and score. But Kyle Sager drives in 2 with a 2 RBI double. And it's 2-0 to the Seattle Mariners. And it's still only 1 out. And it is the new boy Lewis to the plate. Can he get a nice RBI here? Second at bat in Major League Baseball. He has popped it up, has he? Yes, he has. And it's not going to be deep enough to get a run in either. And it's going to be Galvis with 2 away. He has 56 RBIs this year. Quietly, Galvis has been quite the productive outlet for us. They walk him to get to the pitcher. And we don't pinch hit. That's probably fair enough. But can Justus Sheffield get bat on ball? No, he cannot. And that will end the innings for us. But damage done as we drive 2 runs across the plate. And now, Justus, you need to make sure you're earning the not getting pinched hit there, please. And he's walked the first man. Settle down, mate. I know it's exciting to bat, but just get back in the zone here, please. I wonder if... Oh, he's picked him off, has he? He has picked him off. Well done, Justus Sheffield. I do wonder if a National League pitchers, when they do bat, if it just kind of throws them off their game when they have to go back out and pitch, sort of just after, especially in that sort of situation, where you're sort of the last out as well. Whether, because if you're not used to facing, 90-something mile an hour balls coming flying at you, it's got to get the heart rate up, doesn't it? And then to sort of settle back down into the zone to pitch. I would imagine it must affect American League pitchers when they do play interleague play. Can we end the innings there? No, we've walked another one. And with 2 out, we have 2 on, and we don't want this to be getting out of hand, please, Mr. Sheffield. That is, it's going to drive at least 1 in, I would imagine. Get it in, Lewis. Get it in, mate. And it's 2-1. The deficit is halved. And we're not out of this innings yet. Come on, Justus. Come on, mate. Come on. It's the pitching slot. Get us out of it. Oh, it's first pitch. It should be easy enough. Galvis over to first. He goes to second. That'll do it for us. And that gets us out. But how many times do you see it? We score 2, but then give up 1. Tyler Walls to lead us off in the top of the 5th. Come on, Taylor. I always call him Tyler. I don't know why. There's no reason to. I just in my head. Maybe if I start calling him Tay-Tay. All right, come on, Malik Smith. He's 0 for 2 today. He's better than that. Come on, Malik. It's 2-2. He's got a piece of it, but again, he's going to be caught. It's the second time this game, I think, isn't it? He's been caught out there in right field. And that's 2 away. It's looking at quick innings. Daniel Murphy. Of course, he got himself. He walked, didn't he, last time? He's got a full count this time. He's got some bat on it, but that'll be a regulation ground ball. And that'll do it for the top of the 5th. Still with a narrow lead. Sheffield to continue. He's 73 pitches in here. This might be his last innings. Oh, he's got one down the third base line. That's going to be a double, isn't it? Hopefully nothing more than that. It's going to be a triple. It's a leadoff triple. And the tying run stands 90 feet away. That is not ideal. That is not ideal. How do you get a triple down the third base line? Anyway, what are you doing out there, Reynolds? Maybe there was a shift on. I wasn't paying that much attention. Come on, Justus. That's up the middle. That's going to tie it up. And yeah, I mean, like I said earlier, it looks as though we're a little bit outmatched here. Come on, Justus, fight for this, mate. That's been popped up. That should be caught out there by Reynolds, and it should keep the runner at first as well. That's one away. Can we get ourselves a nice ground ball here for a double play? They've gone for the steal. Nail him, Maury. Yes, he does. What a throw that is. And never even looked like getting there, did he? All right, Justus. Let's end this here, please, mate. It's 3-1. Don't walk him. Don't walk him. You could have walked him, mate. You could have walked him. Hopefully, this is just a double. Reynolds looks like he's out there a lot quicker this time. And it is a 2-out double. And the go-ahead run is in scoring position again. I'm fearing a little bit for the win streak here, guys. I've got to be honest. Come on, Justus. That is up the middle. Can Malik Smith get there? I think he can. Yes, that's a simple catch in the end. He's quick across the ground, isn't he, Mr. Malik Smith? And that ends the innings. But we're tied at 2 as we go into the 6th. And they have changed their pitcher. It's a left-handed pitcher, and we struggle against left-handed pitching. It's Reynolds to lead us off. Come on, mate. Good hit, wasn't it, last time out? This time, though, he's grounded at the third base, and that is one away. It's going to be Maury now. What can he do? Come on, son. He has got bat on ball, but that's going to be a regulation catch out there in center field. That's 2 away. And it's Kyle Sager now. What can he do with 2 out? Just close your eyes, mate. Have a swing. It's 3-1. Could he get himself on base, I wonder, with a walk? Yes, he can. He's drawn the walk. Okay. Okay, Kyle Lewis. He has not looked like he knows what he's doing yet. 3rd at-bat as a Major League Baseballer. And he's got another piece of it, but it's going to be caught out there in right field again. And that'll do it for us in the top of the 6th. It's a shame he couldn't have got on base. We would have been getting very close to the pitching slots. As things stand right now, we have made changes. So we've taken out Lewis. Tui Louis Valavala is coming to pitch. And it's Toki that's coming to play right field. So that's fine. Come on, Semi. He's not had a great year. ERA is over 5. But he is quality on his day. There's a strikeout to get things underway. Well done. Can he strike out another one here? No, he can't. That's been well hit. That's going to get to the fence. And Toki's a good fielder. Can he keep it to a double? Looks like he can. But it's a 1-out double. And again, we see the go-ahead run in scoring position. Look at this. We're just starting to leak runs again here, aren't we? Come on, Sammy boy. It's 0-2. Can he strike him out? Yes, he can. All right, that's 2 away. All right, mate, come on. Let's get ourselves out of this mess. It's Chris Shaw to the plate. He is pinch hitting. He's only had 8 at-bats all season. Come on, Sammy boy. Oh, that's crushed. It's going to leave, is it? Oh, it is going to leave. And just like that, it's 4-2. If he's doing that, how's he only had 8 at-bats all season? That's outrageous. Oh, Sammy, you just keep letting us down, mate. I'm wondering if he's someone that we maybe need to get rid of. He struck him out there. See, that's the thing, isn't it? It's like, who's the kid we dropped down? Tyler something or other. He was the same. He was strikeouts or home runs, and we just need a nice middle ground. It's Galvis to lead us off. He does get himself on base. Top of the 7th, and ideally, if we can chip away at this, we need to try and get ourselves back at least on level terms. Carlos Toki to the plate. He's done okay recently. Batting .229 for the season, but 1-2. He's got it up the middle, and it's a double play ball. Run, Carlos. No, he does beat it. All right. Fernando Tatis Jr. is injured, but he remains in the game. Tyler Walls comes up to bat. Can we get something going here? No, he strikes out. He's looked okay, and he's gone to the top of the order and not had a good day. And Malik Smith is another one. Malik Smith fights off strike 3, but that ends it. We stretch. I mean, we've seen us get 11 runs in the 8th and 9th innings before, so it's not done yet. But Semi Tui Louis Valala needs to have a good innings here. That's been fought off. Is it going? It's going to drop in, is it? Yes, it is. It's a little flary thing, and that is a leadoff single, and that'll do it for him. It's Jonathan Lao-Siga, and he's a bit hit and miss as well. Our bullpen, to be honest, is not the strongest this year. I don't know if that's something. If you look at star rating wise, it's not the worst. I don't know if we just put it down to these guys having bad seasons, or if it's something we should really look to maybe strengthen. That should be caught out there. Yes, it is. One-hander, was it? Nicely done. So that's 2 away. Yeah, I don't know. There we go. So a nice strikeout there to end it. We get out of the 7th. Still just a 2-run deficit, but 9 hits to 4. We can't really complain. It's felt, as I said, I've said a few times now, it's felt all game as though they're just, maybe this is their day. They're a little bit better than us on this day. A change of pitcher. It's a right-hander now to Brian Reynolds. We can tie it up here with a swing of the bat, Brian. Just going to throw that out there for you. Come on. He's hit into a double play. It wasn't what I meant, mate. And again, and Reynolds is injured on the play. Is he taken out of the game? I guess we won't know till we go back out the field. Morey to the plate. He's not had a great day. He drove in the 2 runs, didn't he? But outside of that innings, the 4th innings, we really haven't looked like we're going to score a run. Lao-Siga to continue here. That's been popped up. That should be easily caught. And it's not just the winning streak in real life. It's the YouTube winning run as well. I think we're 3 or 4 wins on a row now. And unless we can get runs in the 9th, that's going to end as well. Jonathan's had a decent outing here. Let's be fair to him. 2.1 innings, 2 strikeouts, no hits as of yet. This is a full count. This is going to be the home run now, isn't it? You give a guy a compliment. No, there we go. So that's going to end the innings for us. And I think Jonathan's done well there. That's a decent outing for him. Sammy came in and just kind of let us down, didn't he? Trey Ringer, that name. He's their closer. Movement and control isn't great. It's even worse versus lefties. Can we take advantage? It's 0-2. I'm going to suggest maybe not with Kyle Sager. Pitching slot, I think, will be up next. So that could be Uriner. It could be with Vogelbach. Okay, Vogelbach has been absolutely horrid this year. Maybe this is the moment, though. If we can get a base runner, that's a tying run to the plate. Vogelbach fights off an inside pitch. First up, why are you swinging at that, mate? You haven't batted. You haven't been in form. And that's 2 away. And now it gets difficult. Freddie Galvis, who's 2 for 2. So if you had to have somebody at the plate for this, it'd probably be him. Galvis he's grounded out. And the winning run comes to an end. And if we're honest with ourselves, it never looked like continuing today, did it? So there we go. All good things must come to an end. And unfortunately for us, today was the day for that. But still, we're in a decent position with, 466 for the year. We are, what is that? 11 games? No. Only 9 games. Yeah, 9 games off 500. So it's still doable. It is still doable. I think what we'll do is we'll come back. There's not really much to play for the rest of this season now anyway. So we might come back for the final game of the regular season at home to the Texas Rangers. We might be able to overhaul them. We are, a few games back of them, 5 games back of them. So it could be a situation where we could finish 3rd in the division this year. And given how we started and the debacle that we've been, that would be a real achievement, I think. But anyway, guys, that's all for next time. If you have enjoyed this, please do hit thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you Wednesday as we round out the season and maybe chase down 500. Take care.